Have you ever flipped anything for a living? Because I have. That's my job. I flip shit. And I sell it on the aftermarket to make money because I'm too lazy to go get a real job. Then I do this for you people.
Continue as a guest.
I'm currently fucking refreshing shit.
Should.
We're actually here to shoot a video, though, believe it or not. We're here to talk about the Extreme Rules pay-per-view. I said I would watch all of it. And I was like, I also said, if it doesn't end before 11, I quit whatever is going on. After 11, I'm stopping to watch it. This pay-per-view actually ended at 10:40. Except I didn't start watching until 9:30.
Wait, so... Where
Oh, so if anything pops up that's not that, let me know.
Oh, alright.
This is my life. This is my job. So, I saw 3 matches exactly. So, I have the results right here, and I'm going to just read them off to you and act like I know what happened. Andrea Cien almost defeated Sin Cara. That was a great match. Sanity defeated the New Day in a tables match. I bet Eric Young picked up the black man and put him through a table. The gay team defeated Matt Hardy and Bray Wyatt to win the titles because when you lose the Miz, you become instant champions.
The gay team?
Yeah, the B team. That's Bo Dallas and Curtis Axel. The Miz's former allies there, John. Now they're the Raw Tag Team Champions. Finn Balor defeated Constable Baron Corbin because Finn Balor is 100 pounds and Baron Corbin's 250. Carmella defeated Asuka. So Asuka is dead. Nakamura defeated Jeff Hardy to become the new United States champion. I did hear about this. Apparently he beat Jeff Hardy in like 5 seconds.
Wait, who did? Really?
That guy. Yeah.
In how many seconds?
5.
What the fuck? How?
So I guess the Hardys are leaving eventually. Because I don't even know why you would bury them that far. Especially because lost to AJ Styles 20 million times in the past 2 months. Apparently Randy Orton came out after the match and he attacked Jeff. Because he's a dick again now.
Oh, and he would do that sneak shit?
Yeah. You remember when Randy Orton is a bad guy and we just all enjoy it and he walks like 2 miles per second to the ring? 2 miles per second, that's the other way around. Whatever. When he fucking slowly walks, it's fucking... I hate that fucking... Where Randy Orton's a heel and he's like... I'm coming to the ring, John. I'm on my way. And like 3/4 of his fucking entrance theme plays before he actually makes it to the ring. Why does he do that? What is the like appeal to that? Like, it doesn't add anything to your heel character. It just means you're a slow faggot. Kevin Owens defeated Braun Strowman in a steel cage match because Braun Strowman said, "Hey," and he threw him off the cage. And they were like, oh, Kevin Owens was the first one to escape the cage even though Kevin Owens is dead, laying there. Great. You killed the fat man. Congrats. The Bludgeon Brothers defeated Kane and Daniel Bryan because they just became a tag team again, so why would they win the titles? Bobby Lashley defeated Roman Reigns. This doesn't even matter because he beat Reigns, and then on Raw, Heyman came back, and he was like, my client doesn't want to face anybody because they're all jobbers. And Kurt Angle was like, you either defend the title at SummerSlam or you get stripped of it. Oh, it's true. And Paul Heyman said, okay, he will defend the title at SummerSlam. And then they did 2 3-way matches to determine who would face Brock Lesnar. Well, they did 2 3-ways. The winners of those 3 ways would face each other in a match to decide who would face Brock Lesnar. The people who won the 3 ways were Roman Reigns and Bobby Lashley. So what was the point of having the pay-per-view match?
Probably no point at all.
What I think is going to happen is I think now Roman Reigns is going to win. And he's going to be like, I'll beat Lashley. Believe that. I'm going to go to face Lesnar. And then Lashley's going to be like, nah, man, nah, I beat you too. I beat you. I beat you at the pay-per-view. Nah. And then they're going to be like, well, at SummerSlam it's going to be a 3-way. Oh, it's true.
A 3-way?
Yeah, because Brock Lesnar doesn't know how to work one-on-one matches. He's got to work multiple man matches where 2 people work for him and he lays outside the ring sleeping.
Damn. And he just gets the credit because he's a leader.
Yeah, because Brock Lesnar is the greatest wrestler of all time. Okay, the 3 matches I did watch. Alexa Bliss defeated Nia Jackson in an Extreme Rules match. This was the worst Extreme Rules match I have seen in my entire life. When they talk about this pay-per-view, I want them to play this match. Like, I want them to play this match in full. So, the rundown of it is that Alexa Bliss came out with Mickie James. Nia Jax came out with Natalya. Ronda Rousey's at ringside because she's suspended, but she's only suspended from Raw. So she had to buy a ticket to the pay-per-view. What? Okay, don't care. So, they're all out here. It's an Extreme Rules match. Which means anything goes in an Extreme Rules match there, John, just so you know.
Oh, really?
So, they fucking use kendo sticks because that's what the G-rated Extreme Rules matches are now. They use chairs. I think Nia did a backdrop to Alexa Bliss on a chair. I don't know. Then, 5 minutes later, after they brought people out, they finally realized there's no rules. So Mickie James got involved. Then Natalya got involved. Then they started beating up Natalya. Then Ronda Rousey jumped the barricade and she started beating the shit out of Mickie James.
Yeah, damn.
Then they started beating the shit out of Ronda Rousey.
Damn.
Then they got back up. Mickie James and Alexa Bliss did. They hit Nia with like a chair. Alexa hit her finisher and pinned her. What? Like, was this a Vince Russo match? What happened here? What was going... This was the worst Extreme Rules match I've seen in my entire life. Nothing, like, eventful happened. The only thing positive was that Ronda Rousey kicked ass. Which is a given. So I don't know why they even bothered doing this. I don't know why this was the Extreme Rules match of the card. Mini rant aside for Extreme Rules. This was the Extreme Rules pay-per-view. There was 3 stipulation matches. One took place on the kickoff show. Why do we have these pay-per-views anymore? Why can't we just bring back something cool like Unforgiven? AJ Styles defeated Rusev because Rusev's a fat faggot who's going nowhere. And then the main event. This was the main event of the pay-per-view. Dolph Ziggler defeated Seth Rollins in a 30-minute Iron Man match. Now, let's discuss problem number 1. Problem number 1 is that it's 2018 and Dolph Ziggler is main eventing. Why is Dolph Ziggler even on a pay-per-view in general? This is the same fucking ass queer who fucking comes out shaking his ass to the crowd saying, "You can't pull this off! You can't do this!" And he's main eventing. Why?
He doesn't do that like all the time.
Second of all, these people, these assholes on the internet. Oh, well, the IC title hasn't made event to the pay-per-view in 17 years. The IC title is very prestigious and it deserved a main event. Okay, so you're telling me right now that you're praising the IC title for main eventing. Meanwhile, your WWE title match is in the middle of the card and you're not complaining. You're saying to me that the mid-card title deserves to main event over the main title? Which, by the way, it's not their fault. Their fault, well, actually, it kind of is. Because AJ Styles is the champion, and you can't put that faggot in the main event, because nobody's going to watch. Third of all, this match proved to us, again, our theory that fans are just retards. Because the whole match, first of all, it's impossible to care. Because it's a 30-minute Iron Man match. You don't want to see this match. There's no way you want to see it. You just saw it on Raw. So, what do these people do? Instead of watching the match, they look at the clock. And every time the clock gets down to 10, they go 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, duh, duh, and then they go, like it's the Royal Rumble.
The fuck?
They did this the whole match. I'm not even like talking like they did it for the first 5 seconds. They did it the whole match. There was one point where Kevin Dunn backstage told the people to take the clock off the screen so they would stop counting with it. And when they took the clock off the screen, they just started from 10 whenever they wanted. They went 10, and then someone said 10, and then someone else said 10. Then, guess what? It's an Iron Man match. The wrestlers have to fucking use the clock to know when to plant stuff. So Dolph Ziggler, you can see it. And during the match, Dolph Ziggler goes to Seth Rollins and he goes, "This is worse without the clock." And Seth Rollins is like, "Yeah, they should just put it back on." So 2 minutes later, they put the clock back on. And the fans cheer. Because the clock is back. So they kept counting down and down until the end of this match. By the way, this match, Iron Man match. Do you want to know how many falls were in this match? Seth Rollins pinned Dolph Ziggler 4 times. Dolph Ziggler pinned Seth Rollins 4 times. Then there was an overtime because it was a draw, and Kurt Angle came out and said, "Oh, it can't end like that. Oh, it's true." Then they restarted the fucking match, and 2 seconds later, Drew McIntyre comes out, and he just stands on the apron, and this like fucking disgusts Rollins. I can't fucking talk. And Rollins gets distracted, and Ziggler hits his fucking gay ass finisher and pins him. So this match was 5-4. Let's not mistake this. Seth Rollins got pinned by Dolph Ziggler 5 times in 30 minutes. Seth Rollins should never be in any match ever again. Damn. 5 times. How do you get pinned 5 times by Spaghetti Bowl?
You ain't gotta do him like that.
It's true though. You know how many times Dolph Ziggler's won a match this year?
What?
Probably less than how many times he pinned Seth Rollins in this Iron Man match.
Damn.
Seth Rollins never deserves to wrestle again. All this talk of, oh, it's red hot Rollins. Oh, he's never been hotter than he is now. Oh my god, I just want to put my cum inside him.
Whoa, what the
It ends because he got pinned by Dolph Ziggler 5 times. You can't do all that shit and then have him lose to fucking Dolph Ziggler 5 times. 6 if you got the time he pinned him for the title.
I mean, shit happens.
And then these people, of course, they're confused. They're like, why did the fans have to ruin a good match? What's wrong with these people ruining a good match? First of all, the match sucked. Don't try to defend the fucking match. Nobody wanted to watch this. If you enjoy Seth Rollins and Dolph Ziggler laying on each other for 30 minutes, props to you. But nobody in the fucking world cares about that. There was legit a point in the match where the clock went like off the screen and they didn't know what to do. So Dolph Ziggler just held Seth Rollins in a chokehold on the ground and he was holding him there and they were laying there for 5 minutes.
What do you mean, like, just like...
They were just laying there. They were just like, come on. 5 minutes of that.
Just, like, trying to get him down?
And Seth Rollins had to do the, I think I'm passing out. No, I'm coming back. 5 minutes! How do you like this match? And then, back to the fan shit. The fans, these are the same people who boo Roman Reigns because they say he can't wrestle.
Aren't the fans like some like the dumbest niggas ever though?
Now, let's get to the point here. Someone made a very good point about this. When Roman Reigns wrestles, as much as you dumbasses like to say you don't like him, you still either A, boo him, or B, you chant he sucks. When Rollins is in there wrestling, what do you chant for? You chant for the clock. So how are you proving your theory that, oh, we're going to show it to Vince, we're going to stick it up to him, we're going to show that we don't want his bullshit anymore, and that we are going to fight and campaign to have fucking Rollins main event? How are you proving that to him when you're fucking complaining because Rollins is having a 30-minute classical like you fucking want, and you're too busy cheering for the fucking clock? Fans are hypocrites. They are hypocrites. I can't even explain how hypocritical this was. And then these are the same people who also go, well, guys, that was very disrespectful. Well, you know what? If Roman Reigns was wrestling Jinder Mahal and you did this, they'd be like, oh, look at the fans having fun there.
Bruh.
You are the worst kind of people.
Kyle.
What?
The off-white release. I'm joking.
You are the worst kind of people. I just refreshed the page, you idiot. You are the worst kind of people. There's no debate about it. So, like, I don't want to hear any of this shit anymore about, oh, it's only Roman Reigns the fans don't like. Oh, it's only him. He shouldn't be main eventing. Because you're also booing your indie faggot Seth Rollins now. There's no defense anymore. Stop this argument. The fact is, Roman Reigns should be heavyweight champion of everything. And Seth Rollins should be in a gym. Dolph Ziggler should be at a strip club. Getting fucked in the ass by gay men.
Damn.
None of this shit matters to me anymore. I am so sick and tired of this fake fucking vision that Dolph Ziggler is a good wrestler. He's not. Dolph Ziggler, he does 2 things in a match. His sleeper hold, where he lays on the ground for 6 million hours, and his fucking looks like he's fucking taking a shit in the middle of the fucking ring. What the fuck is this? I'm sick and tired of it. I am annoyed to God. Okay. Let me give predictions for this Impact Wrestling pay-per-view real quick. Because God forbid, do you know TNA still exists?
Yeah.
I didn't until a couple days ago when I figured out they were having pay-per-view.
Really?
I swear to God. Oh, it's sold out too. You know what that means? That means they called all their friends and family and said, please buy tickets.
I'm sleep.
I'm sick and tired of this fucking argument that, oh, Impact's going better. They're selling out crowds. No, they're selling out crowds of 400 Canadian people who sit there and do nothing. You people complain about the Impact Zone crowds because they're a bunch of tourists who sit on their ass and don't make noise. The Canadian crowd isn't any better. You know why? It's because Impact doesn't put out an interesting product. You can't cheer for something you don't care for.
I mean, you're right.
Can I... Where's our match card at? Is there a match card for this somewhere? You would think Impact Wrestling would like have a match card, but of course, that's the one problem I have finding. Where is this at? How do you have a pay-per-view and you don't have a link to a match card? I think I found it. Okay, yes I did. By the way, the main event of this pay-per-view is Austin Aries and Moose for the world title. Who is buying this? Moose is gonna win because he's black. Madison Rayne still wrestles. She's facing Su Yung. Madison Rayne's gonna win because she loves her children.
What the fuck does that got to do with anything?
Well, because I'm a family member. Because I'm a family mom, Impact loves me. Look at this gay faggot indie match. Rich Swann, Johnny Impact, Taiji Ishimori, and Phoenix are gonna wrestle. I assume there's no story. Rich Swann's probably gonna win because he's black. Pentagon Jr. and Sami Callihan. Apparently they're gonna have a mask versus wow, that must be personal. A mask versus hair match. No, last time I saw a mask versus hair match, that was CM Punk and Rey Mysterio. Wow. Sami Callihan's probably gonna win because he's a douchebag. Look at Tommy Dreamer. Tommy Dreamer still wrestles. Why? He's gonna fight Eddie Edwards in a House of Hardcore match. You know what that means? That means he's gonna pull out a kendo stick. Eddie Edwards is probably gonna win. Matt Sydal's gonna face Brian Cage. Brian Cage's gonna kill him. The OGs? Who the fuck are the OGs?
The OGs, you don't know?
Oh my god, this is like some gangster shit. Look at this. They spelled OGs with a Z. What the fuck is this? Yo, man, hood shit. Is this a 5150 street fight? Oh, sure enough it is. I knew just from looking at it. Look at that. 5150. Great, we had to bring that back? I just complained about that at the last pay-per-view they did.
Yo, there's powerful niggatry at work.
What the fuck is a 5150 street fight? Please tell me. Yo, 5150, yo. We be in the clicker than a clit on a clit. What the fuck does that mean? I hate black people. Oh my god. LAX is gonna win, I don't care. Tessa Blanchard's gonna fight Allie in a very personal match. Allie's gonna win. Why do I watch wrestling still?
Yay! Oh, fuck.
Did you miss?
Wait.